Get ready for a whirlwind tour through the world of colossal ventures. From the creation of the planet's priciest oil field to a mind-boggling airport expansion, and from an enormous nuclear power plant to the pinnacle of high-speed rail technology, we're about to dive into some of the most massive megaprojects on the face of the Earth. Kicking off our journey at number 5, we've got Tel Aviv's light rail. Hold on to your seats because Israel's biggest public transportation project comes with a staggering price tag of $20 billion. You might be wondering, why drop $20 billion on a light rail? Well, picture this, Tel Aviv's traffic. It's like a chaotic game of bumper cars with no finish line in sight. Slow buses, endless Ubers, or the old-fashioned walk, those are your choices. Israel's been dreaming of a rail-based transit system since the 1960s, but politics and financing troubles kept derailing the plans. Fast forward to today, and they're finally on track. Their ambitious project features a hybrid system with both underground and above-ground sections. The first 24-kilometer red line, set to run between Petah Tikva and Bat Yam, is already underway, connecting 10 underground stations. But that's just the beginning, with the purple and green lines joining the party over the next 5 years. Now, let's take off from underground rails to the skies, where Dubai is giving air travel a massive facelift. Behold, the Dubai Airport expansion, a $33 billion project that's reshaping the future of aviation. Dubai, being the bustling global metropolis it is, needed a mega airport to handle the flood of travelers. Enter the Al Maktoum International Airport. This airport was relatively new, handling about 1.5 million passengers a year. But now, it's getting a makeover that'll make it the largest airport on Earth. To put it into perspective, the busiest year for this airport so far was 2019, with about 1.6 million passengers. But once all 3 expansion phases are complete, it'll have the capacity to handle 150 times that number. That's bigger than any other airport worldwide. The project includes 4 additional runways, 2 new terminals, 4 lobbies, and a colossal cargo facility. Oh, and there's a 40-kilometer road and metro network in the mix to make the airport more accessible. By the end of Phase 1, projected to be done by 2030, the airport's annual passenger capacity is set to skyrocket to 130 million. Phase 3 is looking at a completion date around 2050, with a capacity of a mind-boggling 255 million passengers. Why? Dubai's rival, Saudi Arabia, is also expanding its airports at breakneck speed. The race is on. Now, let's plunge headfirst into the captivating world of energy with a nuclear megaproject that's been simmering on the back burner for a staggering 14 long years. We're talking about none other than Plant Vogtle Reactor 3 and 4, a hefty $35 billion undertaking that aims to reshape Georgia's energy landscape. The mission? Well, it's nothing short of impressive. Create 2 brand spanking new nuclear reactors at Georgia's very own Plant Vogtle facility. Now, rewind the clock back to the late 80s. Georgia already had a taste of nuclear power with the installation of 2 reactors in 1987 and 1989. But as we all know, times change, and fossil fuels are starting to feel like relics from the past. Wind and solar energy? They have their quirks and limitations. So, Georgia had an audacious plan: upgrade their energy game, with a goal to shift nearly 3 million consumers to cleaner, greener energy sources. But, and there's always a but, right? Megaprojects are notorious for not sticking to the script. The construction finally kicked off in 2013 after a frustrating year's delay, thanks to tightened safety protocols post the Fukushima incident. The initial projection? Operational by the year 2017, with an estimated price tag of $14 billion. Well, reality had other plans. Fast forward a bit, and the project got slapped with the pandemic, just to make things interesting. Workers' schedules got the chop, like a budget horror movie, pushing the grand opening even further into the future. Then, in a plot twist that no one saw coming, mid-2022 brought a sliver of hope when the Nuclear Regulatory Commission finally gave the green light to load Reactor 3 with fuel. But guess what? Surprise, surprise, issues reared their ugly heads again, with major flaws discovered in the wiring, necessitating a complete do-over. Talk about a roller coaster ride. So, after 7 long years of nail-biting delays and a wallet-crushing 250% cost increase, Georgia Power finally fired up Unit 3 reactor just last month. And what about Unit 4, you ask? Well, it's gearing up to join the party, with full functionality expected by early 2024. Now, despite all the hiccups, setbacks, and budgetary heartaches, this nuclear megaproject stands as a testament to human determination. It's more than just a power plant, it's a symbol of resilience. With the promise of delivering clean, dependable electricity for the next 60 to 80 years, it's a victory worth celebrating. Because in the world of megaprojects, even the toughest challenges can be conquered when the stakes are as high as our energy future. Hold on to your wallets, because we're diving headfirst into the heart of the black gold rush with none other than the Kashagan oil field. Brace yourselves for the sticker shock. This colossal project, nestled 80 kilometers off the rugged shores of Kazakhstan, comes with a jaw-dropping price tag of $50 billion. We're talking about a reserve so massive it could keep the world's engines running for a whopping 5 months. Now, that's what I call an oil jackpot. But here's where things get wild. Initially, this project was estimated at a measly $10 billion. Oh, how the numbers escalated. You see, drilling for oil at Kashagan isn't your run-of-the-mill day at the beach. We're talking about plunging 4.5 kilometers below the icy depths of the Caspian Sea, where temperatures plummet to a bone-chilling minus 20 degrees Celsius, forming meters-thick blankets of ice. Your regular offshore drilling tech? Nope, won't cut it here. So, they had to get creative, like Tony Stark building suits for his Avengers. They constructed not one, not two, but 5 colossal artificial islands. Why? To provide a stable foundation for their towering drilling equipment, keeping it far above the treacherous ice. And over 5,000 brave souls, daredevils of the extreme, ventured into this frigid wilderness, defying the elements, to assemble a network of pipelines that would transport the liquid gold from the subterranean wells to processing plants on the safety of land. After a mind-boggling decade of construction and costs skyrocketing to a staggering 4 times the original budget, the Kashagan oil field was finally declared ready for business in the crisp September of 2013. But just when things seemed to be going smoothly, disaster struck. A colossal pipeline leak brought the entire operation to a grinding halt. The project spiraled further over budget, and the air was thick with uncertainty. But here's the kicker: massive oil project delays and budget overruns aren't the exception, they're the rule. A report from Chevron showed that between 2007 and 2010, a mere 8% of oil megaprojects were on time and close to their estimated budgets. So, even with all the chaos and setbacks, today, the Kashagan oil field pumps out a mind-boggling 400,000 barrels of liquid gold daily. Yet, let's face it, with the world racing to reduce its dependence on fossil fuels, oil megaprojects of this colossal scale might soon become as rare as unicorns in the wild. And now, prepare to be awestruck by the pièce de resistance of megaprojects as we whisk ourselves away to the land of the rising sun, Japan, where technological marvels are born. We're about to delve into the pinnacle of colossal ventures, the Chuo Shinkansen. But this isn't just any train project, it's a mesmerizing blend of cutting-edge technology and sheer speed, with an estimated price tag ranging from a staggering $80 to $100 billion. Picture this: a railway that will whisk you from the bustling heart of Tokyo to the vibrant streets of Osaka in an astonishing 67 minutes flat. And how do they achieve this incredible feat? Magnetic levitation. These magnetic levitation, trains glide gracefully above the tracks, defying gravity with the help of powerful magnets. They're like rockets on rails, propelling passengers at mind-bending speeds of over 500 kilometers per hour. The saga of the Chuo Shinkansen began in 2014, and it's unfolding in 2 awe-inspiring phases. Phase 1, set to connect Tokyo to Nagoya by 2027, is an engineering odyssey stretching over 344 kilometers, much of it winding through intricate tunnels carved deep into the earth. This phase alone is a testament to human ingenuity, redefining what's possible in rail travel. But that's not all. Phase 2 of this monumental undertaking aims to weave the city of Osaka into this web of super-speed connectivity. The ambitious target? Completion by 2037. Can Japan pull off this daring schedule? Well, only time will reveal the outcome of this audacious endeavor. Buckle up, because we're in for a high-speed, magnetic ride into the future. And there you have it, the biggest megaprojects on Earth. Which one blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as we journey through the world of luxury and excess. And hey, if you enjoyed this, you might want to check out our video on the biggest construction mistakes in the world. Until next time, stay wealthy.